that is the Guardians, Jay. You weren't here yesterday for Tanner Bibby Bybee, whatever you want to call him.
Yeah.
He's striking out 8
I
people.
want to call him his name.
I don't
Tanner
care
Bybee.
what you call him. He's the accountant with goggles, the silent assassin. You pick his nickname. But he
Silent
was
assassin.
phenomenal in his debut. You weren't here, Jay, but the question I want to ask you and the rest of the panel is, with what we've seen from him and Allen, I know it's just one start each.
Yeah.
They're going to continue to stay in the rotation. How much more pressure does that put on Savali, Plesac, and Quantrill to kind of step their crap up?
A lot. Guardians are below 500. They're 2.5 games out of first place, and we're still in April. That's not good. Now, I'm not going to panic because we're doing it without our number 2 horse. Mm-hmm. I don't know how long McKenzie's going to be out. I mean, for a sore shoulder, this is a long time. The word was it could be 60 days, which would take us all the way through May before we see him. Right there, that guy is the answer. Logan Allen is the answer. I was watching his debut. I got a little nervous in the 6th inning when he gave up 3 hits, and I said, don't let this kid go through the order a 3rd time because they don't know what he looks like until now. I mean, they had some advanced minor league scouting that they knew that he's got a really good curveball and he can pinpoint his pitches pretty well. But I was worried what would happen had the lineup got to see him a 3rd time, and fortunately Tito came and got him after the 3rd hit in the 6th inning. He's very good. So is Logan Allen. So once again, the Guardians have 2 of the most talked about rookie pitchers in Major League Baseball. This is who they are. This is what they do. They've got some secret tree that's planted in Goodyear, and pitchers just fall off of it.
Yep.
And anybody in sports will tell you one of the hardest positions to develop in football, baseball, and basketball, all of sports, is quality pitching. And somehow they've got the cheat code.
Yeah.
And they've got this tree that guys are just falling off of, one after another. Thank goodness for that. If I'm Savali and Plesac, who, by the way, were 2 guys that were falling off of this tree just a couple of years ago, and even Quantrill, those guys haven't been – they've had flashes of being very good, but they haven't been consistent. Will Bybee and will Logan Allen be consistent? I don't know, but I think they're going to get a chance to show it. And if I'm one of those 3 guys, and this is a good thing, if I'm one of those 3 guys and I know I'm fighting for my spot in the rotation, I'm stepping up my game.
I love listen, I've been calling for him from day one. They say, G. Bush, calm down. You're not going to get no pitchers early. They really like to take their time. They don't want to bring them out too early, and they need to ramp them up. I'm like, man, listen. Well, McKenzie is out, right? You losing guys left and right. And you're not getting the run support that you thought you potentially could get.
Oh, that's been terrible.
It's horrible. You're not even getting, so what do you need to do? If you're not getting runs, you got to keep other people from scoring. And so when I see Bybee down in AA, AAA, I'm watching this stuff. I'm like, man, this dude got heat. He don't even look like he's throwing that hard, but it is. And the movement on his curveball is crazy. He got 4 pitches. And so my problem always with the Guardians was, yeah, I know you telling me you got restraints on the purse strings. You can't go out and retain people or go out and get big name guys. But your farm system is always jumping. So if we're not gonna get them from here, it's a couple of ways you can get them. Through trades, you can use your young guys. Well, if you're not gonna get trades and you're not gonna spend money to keep big name guys, let me see some of the young dudes. And to their credit, they got Logan up there. They got Bybee up there, and now I'm looking to see Gavin Williams. I'm looking to see him too.
I am too.
They just moved him up to, I believe, AAA.
Yep, he'll be up soon.
So, hey, I like it. I'm watching it, all Bybees. I'm into him. I like his glasses. I've never seen a white dude with the Malcolm X joints. He had the Malcolm X joints, the Malcolm Littles he had. I said, oh, I like him.
Looking like my man.
Look. This dude look like a creative player on MLB The Show.
He looks like an accountant.
Yeah, he does. Listen, he
looked like my man from Major League when Charlie Sheen put on
glasses. Look how he looking. He like, yeah, you don't even know what I'm throwing.
That dude throws 99. I don't care what you say. The rec specs make you look 15,000 times more intimidating on the mound.
And
I know it's corny, but
I'm with you.
I know. He ain't even got the long joints.
I had heard so much about him when I was in Goodyear. I wanted to take a chance to watch him throw on the side and see what he had. And when I first saw him, I'd read so much about him. I heard that he was smaller, but when I I was kind of taken aback at how small he looks in real life.
Okay.
He doesn't look intimidating. He's not this big guy. He's not CC Sabathia or one of these big, imposing pitchers. But when I watched him throw it in his bullpen session, I was like, this guy's got everything. He's got a great curveball. He changes speeds very well. He's got an electric fastball. He's got all of the stuff that you want to see in a young pitcher. And again, I give so much credit to this Guardians organization.
How many days before he pitch again?
I'm not sure what they're going to do with the rotation in Boston. I haven't seen.
He's not scheduled to pitch.
He's not scheduled now. I don't know what they're going to do moving forward. I think it was a spot start, and we'll see where we go from there. But I think Savali is on a short leash. I think Plesac is on a short leash. I think probably I don't know. I mean, this is just me. What I would be thinking. If you've got guys that are, putting up a lot of zeros, I want the league to prove to me that they're not that dude. And that can very well happen. Guys come up in their debuts, and they oftentimes look spectacular for a lot of reasons. Number one, they have 10 times the adrenaline coursing through their body than they've ever had at any point in their life.
Always.
That plays a big factor. It can either make you a lot better or it can make you a lot worse. So far, these guys haven't blinked at the stage. I want to see more of this. Is this who they are? Look, it happens all the time. Guys come up and they win 8 of their first 9. That could be one of these 2 guys. That could save the season. Not that the season's in peril, but I looked at the AL Central standings, and again, the AL Central is a joke.
White Sox is trash.
The White Sox are in
Royals.
3rd place, and I think they're like.
The White Sox are in 3rd place. They're 8 and 18.
8 and 18.
Crazy.
I mean, this is a. They're in 4th place. They're in 4th place. This division is going to come down to most likely the Guardians and the Twins. Mm-hmm. And the fact that we're only 2.5 games out, and we've hit like 12 home runs in 25 games.
They're
13
29th in home runs once again.
How many do we have? 13.
13
home runs in 25 games.
Gee.
They're on pace to hit 80-some home runs.
Didn't Bonds hit 80 or something?
Bonds hit 75 one year by himself.
They average about half a home run per game. So 1 home run every 2 games.
Which is really close to what Bonds averaged in his record-setting season.
Right?
Jeez.
I've never seen a team this power shortage.
It's anemic, man. And like if you can't, it's hard to string together single after single after single. The statistics just say
wears you down.
It's improbable. You need to get 3 or 4 hits in a row to get 1-2 runs. That is not efficient, and it really hurts. It really hurts when you've been dominating and you up 4-0. You up 4-0. You get to the 7th inning, and all of a sudden somebody give up a 3-run home run. Down 4-3.
Yeah.
You'll be sick to your stomach because you done won. You made the plays in the outfield. You made the routine plays. You got off the field. Your pitcher's been breezing. He may have gave you 6.5 strong innings, a quality start, and you give up 1 3-run homer, and you're like, oh, wow, we're in trouble.
And here's the worst part about that. You can't rely on that. You don't have that in your arsenal.
Right.
At all.
You just don't have it. And I don't know if the bats are gonna warm up as the season gets long. They should. But my goodness, if you would have told me that the Guardians would only have 12 home runs through their first 13,
that's sad.
through their first 25 games,
that's sad.
I would have said, oh, they're probably 7 games under 500.
Man.
Well, not in this division.
So yeah, they're hanging around. But they got to start hitting home runs
Switching
soon.
course. Bobby reminds me of
Who?
Greg Maddux. The look. Remember when Greg Maddux had his
Yeah,
glasses?
kind of
like
unassuming, scholarly look.
Yeah.
Well, if he turns out to be Greg Maddux #2, I'll take it.
Man,
I'll take it. They're very excited about him, and they should be. I don't play fantasy baseball. I got way too much going on in my life to mess with that, but I do every once in a while read up about it. And I guess Allen and Bybee were the 2 most scurried after players this past week based on their performances.
Okay.
Everybody wants to get them on their teams now.
Right.
And I can see why. They've got to. I hope that it's not fool's gold. I hope that they can pull this off more often than not. And it seems like the stuff is there for both of these guys to be able to do that.